right, guys, how's it going? We've got Miss Hannah Plants Love. Hannah from...
What? Why are you being so random?
All right, we've got Hannah from Coast...
My name is Hannah. I have a page called Raw Jam, and I have a YouTube channel called Love Raw Jam, and that's me.
Hannah Plants Love.
I don't know why that even came into it.
Because that's your alter ego on Facebook. All right, so we're gonna talk about guys and girls. Hey, don't be talking to other people while we're doing a video. It's very, very rude. Very rude to the viewers.
Okay.
So we're gonna be talking about guys and girls and being vegan and getting together, that kind of stuff. So that's a good topic. Getting together, getting it on in the neighborhood. So just for everyone, just to clear the air, everyone thinks that me and Hannah are like a couple. We're not a couple. We're actually like just friends. Like, believe it or not.
One day he wishes that one day it's gonna reveal itself.
I can only hope, right? I just want to hit that pinnacle.
Exactly.
I'm right here, and Hannah's just like right up there, and I just can't hit that pinnacle.
Yeah.
So
It's
just life. So
maybe if you stop posting see-through training gear of yourself, you might be more attractive.
Some people actually think that was me. That's the crazy thing. That's not me.
Are you kidding?
No, she got a picture off the internet and said that it was me.
Oh my god,
It's totally not me. I'll put a picture up on the screen here of this Sky guy.
That's crazy because it even looks like your physique.
Yeah, he's much skinnier than me. I'm kind of jealous. So we're going to be talking about guys and girls getting together, being vegan. So what Hannah's kind of noticed, what we were just talking about, is that there's a lot more vegan girls out there than there are vegan guys. Maybe you can expand upon that.
And so what have we noticed that this means for guys?
This means that if you're a guy right now and you're not getting a lot of tail, if you want to get tail, it's a good decision for you to go vegan. Go vegan to get some tail.
Yeah. Ultimately, what a woman wants is is a guy who is connected with himself and who cares about the way he looks and the way he presents himself and what he cares about in life. You know, it makes a big deal in how two people spend their lives together, and that's really important for women, to be with a guy who reflects her energy. Women are typically very much connected body, mind and soul, and it's very rare to find a guy who is. But the guys who are vegan are having a very, very good time at the moment, because they basically have the pick of the bunch, not degrading women as just being available, but in a sense of women will more often go for a guy for his personality than just his looks.
Right.
And if in that guy's personality is the fact that he is committed to being a caring soul, it's very attractive.
Yeah, because because let's think about it. Like, what do most guys do? They go around, they get hammered, they watch football, either North American football or the other type of football, soccer, or you know what I mean. They just get drunk. They think that's great, and they don't really have anything to do in life other than work their job and then just fucking do that kind of shit afterwards. So
totally. I mean, before I came to this lifestyle, I was obviously meeting a lot of guys, and they all had the same story. Different person, same story. They all like to just be destructive, basically. And you're right, like into sports, and it was kind of like I would know what a person would say before I would speak to them. Whereas when you're a vegan and you're connecting to vegan guys, it's so refreshing to speak to a guy who has a bit more passion about his body and animals and being kind, because a woman wants a guy to be strong, but they also want a guy to be very, very gentle. And when you meet a guy who's very gentle in his nature and what he cares about, it's highly attractive, and it's extremely rare.
So women are not just attracted to jocks who like to watch football? That's what you're saying? Like,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Sorry, guys.
A woman would prefer. A woman would prefer a guy who plays football, not sits there and watches it. You know what I mean? Like,
being a spectator versus actually going out and doing shit, which is like something that I harp on, so that you can actually get like life experience and you can actually talk about cool stuff in your life. Be like, oh, hey, look, I did this or I did that. Not as a way just to like kind of be like, oh, I did this, like I'm better than you, but just as like you actually have something going on in your life, like that you can like.
It's different and that's unique, and you know, a woman will always pick a guy who's a bit unique and a bit special to her, and women are very, very connected in terms of body, mind and soul, and to meet a guy who is as well, who's that humble in the fact that they know that they need to take care of themselves in order to look good, in order to perform well in their relationship and to smell good naturally, and there are certain things that you need to embrace in order to keep your other half happy. Because I know a lot of couples who are, say for instance, she's vegan, he's a meat eater, and there's a lot of friction, and there's a lot of you know, if you want to be with someone long term, you know, you still want them to look, you know, good at 60 or 70, and that's possible on a plant-based lifestyle.
That just kind of reminds me of, I know one raw vegan guy, I'm not going to name his name, but he's 69, and he's from Australia, and I got to meet him, and like he's still able to get it done with the girls, like at 69, right? And like that's like, to me, that's like something to strive for, right? Because I want to be, I enjoy sex like any other person would, and I want to be able to continue to do that because it's a great experience, and you know, I want to be doing that for as long as possible. And I mean, if you're taking care of yourself now, you got these healthy habits, you're gonna be able to do it so much longer, right? Like do it. So that's really good. So I really kind of I like that. So I mean, even your sex life now can get a lot better by like taking care of yourself. Like it can get much better, as opposed to like it's not just about longevity. It's about making it better now. Because when you're healthier and fitter, you can go harder, you can go longer, right?
Yeah, and a lot of it is just down to self-esteem. And a woman who is battling with her weight all her life, who is battling with comparing herself, a woman who is a victim to society's rules of how you're meant to be, who's so preoccupied with not what's going on inside of her, who's someone who's just very much focusing on what's going on outside of her. You know, I forgot what I was just
You fucked it up.
say.
You fucked up the video.
Oh yeah, self-esteem.
Keep going.
Self-esteem. A woman who is eating naturally, who's eating what I would call a balanced diet of color and texture and, you know, seasonal food, she's going to be a lot more centered, a lot more balanced, and that's really attractive. And if men would just tap into the fact that they also need to mirror that, they can end up with a really, really gorgeous girlfriend or, you know, wife, whatever, who will be that gorgeous girlfriend for many, many, many years to come, you know? And I know, you know, I have a lot of male friends. I know, you know, males don't like drama. Men don't like women who moan and complain about their body all the time and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's true, isn't it? It's not appealing, and it's very mundane and very repetitive. I know that I don't want a guy who's like that either. I want a guy who knows himself, who's established himself, even if it's just in terms of his personal, you know, taking care of himself, his hygiene, his, you know, with his personal passions. Even if it's just down to that, it's really attractive. Like, you know, if a guy is complaining about his body all the time and he has health conditions, thank you.
Oh man,
it's
I'm so constipated. I haven't taken a shit for 3 weeks or something. Like you don't want to be hearing that from your partner. That's really fucking gross. So,
It is gross, and it's all self-induced. So I don't want to be with someone who's a victim at all, and I don't want to be with someone who stinks from all the alcohol and whatever, going out to the clubs and whatever. I admit there's a place for everyone in the world, but I'm saying in terms of men who are not taking care of their bodies, who desire a hot girlfriend, who are not just hot, well, are hot in terms of intelligence and physical beauty as well. You want to be addressing your own traits, your own characteristics, your own commitments in life if you want to attract someone of that same caliber as well.
Yeah, something that I always tell people, just kind of building off what you're saying, is to make that list. You want that list of like the qualities that you want to see in a girl, or the traits that you want to see in the guy or girl, right? Because if you...
I remember when you read to me your list, and a lot of your list was a big reflection of you, and I think that's very, very realistic, because then that's going to be sustainable for for a long time. If you get someone who doesn't have to be identical to you, they don't have to be, eat exactly how you eat or whatever. It's just making that change to being with someone who's going to bring ease to your life and not just ever changing drama,
Right. What I want to say, so when I was reading Hannah that list, like, she did hit a few of them, but some of them she didn't hit because she's British for one. And I just, if you're British, that basically means that you're out. So immediately right away, she's just done. But having that list and just kind of knowing it and living it, not just from always constantly looking at for girls to look like that or to be like that, is to be it yourself, right? That's super important. Because I look at that list and it's like, it is like a reflection of myself, right? Like, that's important, right?
It has to be. It has to be to a level. It has to
absolutely.
be.
And also, like, something else that you're talking about is like guys and girls like who are eating cleaner obviously smell a lot better. Is that's like, smell is like a big thing, and like I used to be really turned on by like perfume, and now perfume's almost like a turn off to me. It's like, it's terrible.
If I smell a guy who's like, dripping in cologne, or
gross.
It's just I just don't like it. And
something else, like, Hannah will disagree with me on this one. She will disagree, but when I was eating like a high protein diet, like just a standard American diet, like my farts were absolutely ridiculous. Like, it was so smelly and so bad. Hannah's like, you can see her laugh because she massively disagrees with me on this, but they used to be to the point where it's like, I'm surprised some of these girls actually stuck with me for so long.
Even worse than how they are now.
You have no idea, my love. You have no idea how bad they were. They were so bad. Like, I'm like they're so bad. It's like, oh my God, I can't even take it myself, right?
You just reminded me of something. It's a great story, but I just remember being with my ex-boyfriend and
the personal trainer guy.
I actually.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can't say that. And I remember one morning I was woken up to the stench of what he just released. It woke me up.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I think that was probably near to the end of our relationship.
That was like one of the final nails in the coffin right there. Just like.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
It really, really matters, and I'm a big believer in avoidable suffering, and I don't want to suffer that.
Avoidable suffering. So yeah, I mean, like girls take notice of this kind of stuff. Girls are, they like a good smelling guy, right? And not in terms of like, oh, you gotta like put on the perfume and deodorant. Like, I mean, I don't even wear deodorant anymore. I wash like my armpits, my crotch, and my ass with soap every day. But other than that, I don't use any deodorant or any cologne or anything like that, because it's just, I mean, like, I smell fine. Like, I don't smell bad, right? And maybe other people would say differently, but to me, I don't smell bad, and also,
because
it just reflects that, I eat a clean diet, right? So if you want to eat clean, you're gonna smell a lot better for sure. You're gonna smell way better.
And another massive thing is whatever guy that there has been or will be, a massive desire that they all have is to be with a girl who doesn't have to. I know some women are gonna like roll their eyes, but it's a massive turn on when a girl feels like she doesn't need to wear makeup. And I'm not saying, because some people, even vegan women who wear makeup will be like, what? It's not about self-esteem or whatever,
Bullshit.
just because I want to wear it. Okay, fine. But all I'm saying is,
no, I was agreeing with you.
Being with a woman who has a plant-based diet, the likely is she'll have nothing to cover on her face. Yes, there's nothing wrong with enhancing her features, but in terms of covering up a toxic skin or something, men won't have to deal with women like that, because it's not really something that we have to. It's not something that we have to wear. Some of us want to, but in terms of having to wear it, and I know men don't really, like a woman having to wear makeup. That's a big thing, right?
Absolutely.
As well.
I mean, when I look at girls now and I see them, like, I call them, like, to me, they look like clowns. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but they look like fucking clowns sometimes, right? They have so much makeup on. And I'm just like, that to me is so much, like, that's so unattractive to me, because it's like, why do you have to cover your face up so much? And I can understand from a self-esteem standpoint that you just can't really show your face to the public. And I guess, like, a girl who really starts to take care of herself is much less likely to wear makeup, because girls are going to be much more in tune with, what they're putting on their body. And a lot of makeup is really bad.
In the face.
And I mean, like, just when I see makeup on girls, I'm just like, it's not attractive to me anymore. And like, if a girl wants to put on like a little eyeliner or whatever, like that's totally different than like taking a butter knife and just like smearing it on your face and just being like, hi.
With like 3 layers of foundation and
fuck me.
Definitely. But basically, my point is, we are a shallow society, and men do want. We are all shallow, whether you're vegan, whether you're meat, whatever. We're always instantly attracted to someone by how they look. And women do require someone that they're really attracted to. And if they want that, then they have to start addressing what women do in order to make themselves more youthful looking, more glowing, more healthy, more aligned, more balanced. And they have to reflect it in what they're doing for themselves. And my point is, a lot of vegan men are basking in the glory of having so many women to pick from. There's like definitely a lot of choice out there. So I mean, like what we were saying at the start, like if you're a guy and you want to get laid, go vegan, right? Like it's an easy way to get, kind of get more girls into your life, because there's so many girls out there that are vegan and don't really have a lot to choose from. All right, so we just kind of I gotcha. All right, so we just got a little disconnection. Internet in Thailand, not the best, right? But yeah, basically, I think that we said basically everything that we need to say for this. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the box below for Miss Hannah there, and she'll try to keep up with them. And if you guys enjoyed our conversation, definitely give us a thumbs up on the video, and we can do more of them, talking about more sexy topics like vegan men, vegan women, getting her on. So and I would like to tell people about the group that Freely made called Plant Appeal, as in orange peel. If you're willing to embrace a more compassionate lifestyle, there are loads of women or vice versa, loads of men on there who will be happy to connect with you. And it's just a really good way if you start embracing more social networking in terms of Facebook and different groups and coming to the Thai Fruit Festival. You're going to meet a lot of people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, Plan to Peel. We'll put a link to that in the description box below, and also the Thai Fruit Fest, July 1st to July 15th in Chiang Mai in Thailand. Going to be a lot of single people kind of going on there, and you should have a good pick from the bunch there, so to speak, of people that you want to connect with in more ways than one. Anyways, guys, thanks so much, Miss Hannah, for taking the time to speak with us. Maybe next video we can talk about how your ex-boyfriend is now making hate videos towards the D-man. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
He's I'm an angry vegan because I called him out for using steroids, for using testosterone. So he.
You did. He didn't like that very much.
But
yeah, I'd also like to discuss what it does for someone's integrity when they start buying views on YouTube.
He also buys views on YouTube.
No likes or comments.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna buy views on YouTube, at least like buy the views that give you the likes and the comments as well. You can do that, but if you just buy the views, it's just it looks so cheesy. It's like, sorry, dude.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm a video professional, but personally, I would say if you're not getting the views, focus on your content because it's not right.
All right, Hannah's ex-boyfriend. Actually, that would actually be a good topic, talking about what kind of went on in your relationship there, like with regards to like the clenbuterol and stuff.
The clenbuterol.
Yeah. All right, next.
He was my supplier.
Yeah. Next topic.
It really helped me in life. I really soared at that point.
All right, next.
I soared for 2 weeks, and then I went down. All thanks to thoughtful people in my life.
Clenbuterol is a weight cutting steroid drug that you take in order to cut weight. So.
Yeah.
And you're already so thin, but you just weren't thin enough. So we'll talk about that next video when we do a late.
Let's do a video.
Late night session. We'll call this Late Night Sessions with Hannah. Late night sessions with Hannah. All right, awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.